And I'm back! After nearly 6 months without uploading any video and like moving in my new apartment and doing so many stuff, I'm finally back. I have so many great books to talk to you guys about. I missed talking about books so much, but I'm planning to do videos about this, and like it's the perfect time because it's the end of the year, and so I can do all the wrap up, like favorites and all of that jazz, and so I can update you on my reading and what's been going on in my life in those next videos. But today we are actually here to choose my December TBRs with the cards. The cards are back. The cards are back. I'm super happy about this. I still do not have any bookshelves, like proper bookshelves in my apartment. Hopefully soon. I've been saying that for the past 4 months, but hopefully soon. But for now, I have this little selection of books. Oh, and there is some here you can't really see. Sorry. I have a selection of books that I haven't read yet that are here, and so I can pick from that. And I have my computer right here, you can't really see, with all the sections of books I have available on audiobook and ebook on Scrib. We're gonna do a little mix of all that this month. I cannot wait. I've been wanting to do the cards again for so long because it's super hard to just choose randomly whatever you're gonna read. Okay, so hopefully you remember how it works. It's not very complicated. Prompt, I pick a card, I pick the book that fit the card, and that's it. I have a video if you want to watch that on how what are the cards, what's on them. I'll link in there. And yeah, I think this month I'm gonna choose 8 books for December, which, yeah, 8 books it seems like a good challenge. And during the months of December, I'm gonna add, I already know I'm gonna read 2 more books than those 8, because I'm gonna buddy read a book with my friend Gabi. I'm gonna buddy read Soviet Milk, because we want to read a Russian or ex-USSR inspired book written by people from there. And we narrowed it down to Soviet Milk will be our first buddy read of that genre. And I'm gonna read another book with Christy. You know her. We've done so many videos in the past about the Le Bossu Notre Dame, the Hunchback of Notre Dame together, and I'm part of the Stormlight read along as well, and so I've been reading with her and chatting with her, and she's been very kind to me as I restart this channel. And we're gonna do a video together, a little teaser. We're gonna do a little video together during the month as well, and we're gonna buddy read 1 book, and I think we are going to buddy read Agatha Christie, A Poirot's Christmas, I think it is in English, something like this. It will be fitting for the month of December. So anyway, let's get into the cards. First pick, it's so long, I'm so excited. Okay, this one. New author, so author I haven't read before. Okay, so I now narrowed it down to 2 potential books. And I'm gonna talk them through and see what I decide. Okay, my first choice could be Animal Farm by George Orwell. I've been wanting to read George Orwell for such a long time. I think if I go on my Goodreads and on my wanting to read, like the first one that I actually put on want to read is George Orwell 1984, and haven't come around to read that yet, and this intrigues me a lot. I don't know much about it, but it really intrigues me. I want to read it. And the other option could be The Poppy War by R.F. Kuang. I've heard so many good things about it. It's a high fantasy that is kind of set in China, like with a Chinese influence, and I've been wanting to read high fantasy with other types of influence than like European medieval for a very long time, to see something different and to see how it's done. And I've heard so many good things about this. The problem is that is so big. And I don't know if my first pick, I want to make it so big. So I could choose this one, who is like little, but then it's a classic, and I have like 2 prompts, like I have French classic and classic prompt on this that could also fit for this one. So I don't know what I should do. I think I'm gonna start with this. I'm gonna start with this, and if I can fit the Poppy War in something else, I'll try to feed it as well. But this really intrigues me, and it's smaller, so like I'm gonna start gentler with myself. Second pick. TBR Vet. I was talking about this. Okay, so for this one is books that have been on my radar for so long, and I haven't come to read them yet. City of Girls by Elizabeth Gilbert. So that was my choice, City of Girls by Elizabeth Gilbert. It's like a contemporary. I've been wanting to read this. My friend Gabby read it and told me she thinks I'm gonna like it. So, and I have access to the audiobook through my library, so I think I'm gonna go with that. So for TBR Vet, I'm choosing City of Girls by Elizabeth Gilbert. Okay, third pick. This one. From A to Z, I put a random letter generator, and the letter that gives me has to be in the first name or the last name of the author I'm gonna read. So I am on a random generator, and I'm clicking on random, and I have the letter O. Let me see through Goodreads again. Oh, Oscar Wilde would fit that. George Orwell so fit it. Okay, so my choices are Oscar Wilde, George Orwell, or I have a Nigerian author whose name is Oyinkan Braithwaite. I hope I'm saying it right. I'm so sorry. Who wrote My Sister, the Serial Killer, which was on YouTube, on BookTube, pretty much everywhere last year. And I haven't read it. It's kind of a thriller, and it sounded really interesting. And I've been reading 3 books this year by Nigerian authors, and I really enjoyed them. And so I think I will enjoy that too. And it's kind of different from what I've already picked. So I'm gonna choose My Sister, the Serial Killer, and learn how to say the author's name for when I review the book. Okay, 4th book. I'm gonna mix it up a little bit because I haven't mixed them up yet. Okay. And I'm gonna take this one. Short read. This TBR is being very kind with me. This would fit. It's only 123 pages. So, The Snow Queen by Hans Christian Andersen. He is a Danish author who wrote The Little Mermaid too. This is the story Frozen is based on, as I said before. And there are other little stories in there. Only half of this is The Snow Queen, and the other half is like other short stories. So that might be nice to read. Anyway, that fits perfectly for short story. We're halfway and we have short books, so that's very nice. And maybe we can pick like bigger books in the second half of this. Okay, let's see what comes up. Series, haha. Should I continue with the series, or should I start another series? Rhythm of War is out, and I haven't read it yet, and I do not really plan on reading it right away. At some point, I want to continue with The Lies of Locamora by Scott Litch. Oh, you can see, it's here. I want to continue to read, what is it? Red Seas Under Red Sky? Red Seas, yeah, I think it is. But I want to reread The Lies of Locamora first, and I don't feel like doing it right now. I also have Asimov wrapping up the first series of his book with Robots and Empire. What's the name of the first series again? There are 4 books, and this is the 4th one. I've already read the first 3 ones, and I enjoy them very much. I'm quite interested to see where this story is going. I'm getting excited about this. So to recap for series, the choices are Robots and Empire, finish the Robot series by Asimov, or the Poppy War and start the Poppy War series. And I think if I want to fulfill the prompt of this, when I created this, is to read Robots and Empire and finish a series instead of starting a new one. So I'm gonna go with that. I'm very excited to read Asimov again. It's been a few months, a couple of months maybe, and I'm very excited to read him again. How much is it now? 6? Take 6. Okay. I'm sorry, it was maybe not on the right side. 5 stars, so that's a 5-star prediction, and I think it's a video I've made a few months ago, and I can't remember what was on there, so I'm gonna rewatch it, and this is the face of me dreading to rewatch myself. Okay, so I just realized I actually done very good on that list of potential 5 stars. I've read more than half of them. What is there for me is Cocaine Blues, The Miss Fisher Murder Mysteries by Kerry Greenwood, Red Seas Under Red Sky by Scott Lynch, and 5 Jours en Ballon de Jules Verne, that I realize is not on there, which is a French classic. And I have access to the audiobook of Miss Fisher Murder Mysteries from my library, and I think I'm gonna go with that because I'm super excited. I love Miss Fisher. If you've seen that videos, you know I love that TV show, and I'm super excited to start reading those. I've been reading so much mysteries this year, like it's quite unusual for me, and I wonder if I would like the book format of that series as much as I love the TV format of it. So I'm reading Cocaine Blues by Kerry Greenwood. The 7th pick would be color. So the rule here is that I just fan out those cards. Pick a card, and the color from the card will be the color on the cover of the book that I have to read. Okay. What is this? Blue and pink. What did I try to do? I don't know. I'm gonna say it's blue. Some of those cards I tried to make stuff, but didn't work. I've been trying to learn Spanish, and I have this book that is made for beginners, Spanish beginners, that is all in Spanish, and I have like questions and stuff going through it. It's like kind of a workbook, and has a CD, and it's a book. It's a story, like it's a murder mystery. It's called A Mystery in Maillorca Grand Hotel. And I think I'm ready to try and read this through and see if I understand everything. And yeah, I'm very excited to see if I'll be able to complete it. So this is the pick. Kitty cat wanted to say hi. The cards have been very nice with me so far. Like, I don't have any huge books or anything, so maybe I can go a little crazy with whatever comes up. Let's see what the final book will be, the final pick. What did I get? Big book. Oh, I'm quite happy with that one because the TBR is not that huge so far, and I don't have any like big, more than 500 pages book. So I can go for The Poppy War by R.A. Kuang, and I'm very excited for this. All I know is that it's a high fantasy written by a Chinese author, and that might differ, some stuff might differ from like the traditional high fantasy that I've been reading so far, and I'm very excited for that. And apparently it's very, very sad. Apparently it's gonna shattered my soul. Might be a bit dramatic. I'm still very excited to read it, and I've heard so many people telling so many good things about this that I want to make my own opinion about it. And yeah, I have access to the audiobook on Scrib, and it's 18 hours long. Okay, so But you know, I've read and reread every single Stormlight archive this year, so 18 hours long book, it's fine. It's gonna be fine. So I very much like my TBR for this month. I have 4 of them on physical copy and 4 of them on audiobook, and my cat is doing crazy stuff down there. So I have, for new author, Animal Farm by George Orwell. TBR Vet, I have City of Girls by Elizabeth Gilbert. From A to Z, I have O for My Sister the Serial Killer. Short read, The Snow Queen by Hans Christian Andersen. Series, I'm going to finish the robot series with Robots and Empire by Isaac Asimov. 5-star prediction, Cocaine Blues by Kerry, Greenwood. Color, I chose Misterio en el Maillorca Gran Hotel de Dolores Vazquez. If any of you is a Spanish speaker, I am deeply sorry for my accent. And then I have Big Books, The Poppy War by R.F. Kuang. Okay, it's looking like a very exciting month. Plus I have Soviet Milk to read with my friend Gabby, and I have the Christmas Praro to read with Christy. Very happy with all those picks. I'll let you know what's going on. I don't know if I'll be doing the vlogs or not, because in France we are in lockdown again, so nothing very exciting happening, but I can show you the improvement of my of the renovation on my apartment. I could show you some of that, and so maybe I'll be doing vlogs. I don't know so far. Let me know what type of content you want from me, what type of books you want me to talk about. I have plenty of recommendation to give you, and I'm very happy you're still here at the end of this video watching me do this weird thing. I'm very grateful for all of you guys, and I talk to you soon. Bye.